Part 2. I'm delayed. Part 2. I'm delayed. 1, 2, 3. I did say 1, 2, 3, 4. Why didn't I hit a 4? Okay. I think we are all good now. So I'm gonna wait for everybody to gather back in, folks. I think that y'all, you know what I did? I literally just I just unplugged my mic and everything and then replugged it back up, changed clothes, changed shirts rather. So I know what this, y'all, it doesn't make sense. I'm just telling y'all straight up, it doesn't make sense at all. This I didn't do anything different. I changed my shirt because I was already starting to sweat in this bad boy because I was starting to go in, as y'all know I was. But the thing is, the great thing about this is that what they don't understand is that I'm the type of person to where my notes and everything, I write it down on boards and all that. So it's not like it's going to throw me off. And I promise y'all, you might think that this is like a weird conspiracy theory sounding thing, but YouTube has ways of doing weird stuff to throw off your stream because they want to throw off your thought process and they think they're going to be able to get you to lose what it was that you had in your head, but not so in this case right here. So like, again, I think we've only been in here, what, a good minute or so like that. I'm going to wait for it to be able to gather everything in here again. I'm going to wait for it to get to the 3-minute mark to see if those same exact people are going to be alerted, to see if YouTube is even going to alert them. And then I'll go from there. All right. So you know what's going to be good is that in case we got to do it again, we're going to watch this video again. But there also are a few other videos of some people saying something. I think my guy Anton Daniels had a different posting of what another dude said on his channel as well. But we'll see in that process right there. So make sure if y'all end up if y'all are watching right now and you told somebody that I was live, let them know that I'm live again or anything. So yeah, Gen X, you're right. You said, look what it did to the view count. Yep. I hear you. That's what happens. I'm still going to wait till around the 3-minute mark, whatever like that, because my moderator's not even in here yet. I'm going to text her and let her know. Let a few of my folks know. In the process, y'all, hit the thumbs up button for me. Says only been 2 minutes. Okay. Let my moderator know that I'm live. I'm back. All right, folks. Appreciate y'all all coming back. Around the 3-minute mark, I'm going to hop back into this thing. Not going to be able to throw off our thought process. I'm going to go right back in it again. All right, I know everything I was talking about, the things that I remembered and all. So I appreciate y'all all coming back, ladies and gentlemen. So in about, now look, this actually, no lie, this actually shows that there's something wrong. There it is. Now this actually up here on my side, it's showing that I've been live for 34 seconds, going on 50 seconds. Yeah, I'm not gonna, it's not gonna throw me off. Says I'm a Jesus fan. I am too. Big time. Bobby said they profit off of urban crime. Oh, absolutely. Keep on getting those 401(c)(3)s in. What's going on, Jeremy Kirby? Wow, this right here, the count on this streaming software shows that I've only been live for 1 minute and 30 seconds right now. So glad you were showing the real Chicago peeps. Oh yeah. Y'all wouldn't believe the stuff that they have out on me whenever I go up there and go to speaking engagements. Brandon Johnson, him and his little goons, he got a group of people that actually have their own little private sector of group folks that they text out and put out a thing that if Ty Smith is coming up to Chicago, You don't want him coming speaking at your after school programs or speaking at any of your engagements or any of the things like that, because he's a threat to the democracy. He's the demise of a lot of what black people are trying to accomplish in Chicago. Yeah, he has a little thing, Al. Yeah, I know about that. I know all about that. Anyway, folks, again, I appreciate y'all all coming back in here. And let me see if I can make that disappear and then come back, because I'm going to go right to this video and I'm going to go right back into it all over again, right? So let me see if you guys can hear the audio to this again, all right? We're going to test this out again. Y'all can hear that? Really? No sound. Okay. I got y'all. I got y'all. We're going to try it this way.
I wasn't very happy.
What about now?
Trump do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang.
Boom. Okay. All right. We're about to listen to it again. And again, I appreciate y'all jumping back in here, because this is ridiculoso.
Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles, nigga. We are not Washington, D.C., nigga. This is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang. Trump do not send the National.
Now, what's really interesting about this, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Okay, let me tell y'all something here. What this guy ended up doing, I'm going to tell y'all right now. Believe me when I tell you, this individual that you guys are seeing right here, right now, he's doing that talking. Do not come here. I know the National Guard, they got switches here. Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I don't care how many Negroes you go and get. I don't care if it is 100,000 gangs, and in each gang they got at least 1,000 people. The military is only going to need at the most maybe 500 soldiers that's going to completely wipe every last one of y'all out. They got switches, man, on ganging them. Trump, don't come to Chicago on gang. Dude, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by this crazy YouTube static gods, you can get the hardest of the hardest gangsters on the streets right now. Get the hardest ones you want to. You guys are going to be a delicious, scrumptious appetizer for the military who are waiting to engage in real combat, especially with some street goons. These dudes live and breathe combat. You thinking because you got a gun out there and you holding it sideways and the streets might be scared of you, or the people at church might be scared of you, or the people in the neighborhood might be scared of you, or the people downtown that are just law-abiding citizens might be scared of you. These are individuals who thrive. Like I was saying, they salivate. They look forward to eating y'all for lunch. You will be doing Chicago a great deal of a favor, because if y'all try to go and combat the National Guard, you know it's more than just a National Guard. Like I was saying as well, the most powerful military in the world. And you think 100,000 of, man, these niggas up here in Chicago, they got them switches. Don't come here, Trump. Dude, you don't even understand what you even saying right there. Now, what I want to throw out here is this, ladies and gentlemen. I can tell you right now, he is not about that life. I told y'all I'm just keeping it real. A lot of my family and them are about that life. Not one time And I got people in here to watch my channel. Not one time have anybody on this channel ever said, I remember when Ty had his cousins on there. I remember Ty had his uncles on there. I remember Ty had his second, third cousins on there from Chicago on this channel. You never seen that. You want to know why? People who are really about that life are not on YouTube talking about what they gonna do. He's not about that life. These dudes out here doing all this talking. Trump don't come here. If Trump comes here, it's gonna be this. They got switches. Right? He is not about that life. Now, here's the deal. I had family members that saw this. Hey, home skillet, that's what a lot of them call me. Hey, home skillet, who the F is this nigga talking like this? What is he doing? Who he with? What block is he on? You want to know why? If he is part of any gang association and he bringing a calling card, those real gangs that are about real business, they're not trying to bring that attention to them. And if he is of a particular gang on a particular block, you bringing that attention to them. Do you know you on the internet and they got intelligence that can track your IP address and know where you at, can isolate you and triangulate you to the block that you're on, and then you're going to end up causing the FBI to come to that block, which means you're bringing that attention to the gang that you may be a part of? You are screwing up business, bruh. That's why I know he's not about that life. The real people that are on the streets, the stuff that y'all see on TV, the goons, the dudes on the streets and all that, they not worried. The military not worried about them. The real people who do these things, they don't look, dress, and act like that. Not the real ones. We're not talking about the YNs, the young, y'all know what I'm getting at. They the typical street goons. But the ones who are really about that life, it's a business. There's deals. I'm just keeping it real. They work with corrupt cops. They work with corrupt political officials. That's what the real gangs work with. And when it comes down to it, the gangs ain't running nothing. It's the family that's running the gangs. So these little dudes y'all see out there, like this dude right here, I can guarantee you right now, I told you I grew up around and stuff. Dude is not about that life. Not even close. Now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all something. Because folks don't understand this. The business that a lot of family members conduct, definitely between Chicago and St. Louis. I lived in St. Louis. I got a place there. Still rent my place out in Creve Coeur, which is far away from any thuggery. But let me tell you something. The ones y'all see that wants all the attention, even the ones y'all see holding the guns, those the YNs. Those are the young Negroes, okay? I guarantee you or your money back, none of them are going to sit there and try to go and combat the National Guard coming in there. None of them. Now, what I want to let you know is this. To show you that individuals like him shouldn't run his mouth, I want y'all to pay attention. Y'all, look, I want y'all to pay attention. We're going to play this video one more time because I want y'all to see the next round. Listen.
I'm going to Chicago, gang. I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. Nigga, this is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Remember all that? I don't give a F what you talking about.
Young niggas got switches, gang.
Oh, we don't care about
switches. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang.
You heard that, right? Right? Y'all heard all that, right? You heard all that toughness, right? You heard all that bass in his voice, right? You heard all that, man, we a different breed. You heard all that, right? Right? Y'all, read this super chat here. Hey, Alex, maybe that's why indirect massage to President Trump to come to Chicago ASAP. What? I don't know who you talking to right there. I don't know if you talking to somebody in the chat, but I don't know. But anyway, like I was just saying, You guys all heard what he just got done saying, right? All that we a different breed. Don't come here. They got switches here. Yeah, we ain't LA. We ain't DC. We. Now, when I told you guys about how you shouldn't run your mouth on the internet like this and throw out anything about what you shouldn't, did he not know what happened to the other dude I just reported on in Chicago? A guy in the suburbs, a far left Looney Tune, snow cone color hair, social justice warrior, jellyback, entitled Little Looney, posted on social media about what he planned on doing with certain politicians, political figures, and ICE. Yeah, he's in jail right now and is already facing 5 years. You get on here saying, don't come here. They got switches and all this. Look what happened really quick, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, all that beef, all that bass in his voice, all that chest out and everything like this. Listen to what he's saying now.
Tell y'all how slow niggas is, bro, on this album. I made a video about the National Guard, about Trump coming to Chicago, right? I said, well, Trump don't come to Chicago, which he is, no matter what. I mean, he's the president of the United States.
Wait a minute, hold on. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I haven't even played the rest of the video, right? I mean, he could come. Oh, wait a minute, bro. Whoa, wait. I told y'all. You was hard, though. Let me play some more. I'm going to play the rest of it. He was hard, though, remember? That first video, he was hard. Now, all of a sudden, hey, y'all know that first video I made. Man, no, but watch this. It gets better.
I'm constantly telling people in the video, under no circumstances, bro, it's a lot of bad people in Chicago that's going to fight back against the National Guard. I'm not saying that the fact that Trump isn't going to do his job or whatnot. I'm saying that the fact that there's going to be people in the city that are going to at least try to fight back the National Guard. Now, I'm not saying that the National Guard can't take them out, because obviously they got that power too. Some dumbass nigga talking about, oh, it's a threat. Why isn't this guy locked up? Nigga, I never threatened the president. What are you talking about? Do y'all not understand that this is the National Guard, bro? This is like, bro, he's about to go to war with the whole city. People are going to fight back regardless, bro, whether y'all like it or not, bro. Now, is it a high chance they go lose? Of course they go lose, 100%, bro. You're dealing with the National Guard, bro. But coming to the city of Chicago is only going to make things worse, bro, regardless of what y'all talking about. Let me tell you.
What happened, gang, in them? Huh? Oh no, that first video he was y'all the first video he was in and what, huh? What happened? What I tell you? This dude probably got checked by multiple people. If he's a part of anything, he definitely got checked by his block. You bringing that attention to here, dude? Let them do what they're gonna do down there in the city and all that. Let them stay by the federal buildings and all that. But you gonna sit there and call them out? And now they might be coming down our block. Now you in trouble, Negro. And not only that's just the street, that's just the hood, that's just the gang life. But on top of that, now you might have it to where now you just caught the attention of the military. Cause no, yeah, yeah, sis, unconventional. Yeah, look at that. Look, it changed, didn't it? No, we're gonna play both videos back to back. It changed real quick.
Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles, nigga. We are not Washington, D.C., nigga. This is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang. Trump. Tell y'all how slow niggas is, bro, on this album. I made a video about the National Guard, about Trump coming to Chicago, right? I said, well, Trump don't come to Chicago, which he is, no matter what. I mean, he's the president of the United States. I'm constantly telling people in the video, under no circumstances, bro, it's a lot of bad people in Chicago that's going to fight back against the National Guard. I'm not saying that the fact that Trump isn't going to do his job or whatnot. I'm saying that the fact that there's going to be people in the city that are going to at least try to fight back the National Guard. Now, I'm not saying that the National Guard can't take them out, because obviously they got that power too. Some dumbass nigga talking about, oh, it's a threat. Why isn't this guy locked up? Nigga, I never threatened the president. What are you talking about? Do y'all not understand that this is the National Guard, bro? This is like, bro, he's about to go to war with the whole city. People are going to fight back regardless, bro, whether y'all like it or not, bro. Now, is it a high chance they go lose? Of course they go lose, 100%, bro. You're dealing with the National Guard, bro. But coming to the city of Chicago is only going to make things worse, bro.
Oh my God. Look how, boy, he backpedaled so fast. It looked like he was running forward. All that talk, man. I mean, good night. To sit there and try to make it seem like y'all are about to have some real thugs, criminals out there who is about to go and combat the military like they was going to have a chance. He changed his whole entire tune. He went from Trump don't come to Chicago. We're a different breed, man. We ain't no LA. We ain't no DC. We're a different breed, man. We got them switches. And these people, these niggas, they're going to fight back. So don't come here, Trump. I'm telling you, don't come here. And people keep on saying, hey, it's the National Guard's military. It don't matter. They're going to fight back, man. And then they're going to get, and then the next video, people thought I was threatening him. I wasn't threatening him. I just said that if he do come, that they probably going to, it's going to be some that probably fight back. It's the military, y'all. That's the National Guard. That's the National Guard we talking about. It's a high probability that if they try to fight back, it's a high probability they going to lose. Yeah. Yeah. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Do not sit there and push something out and promote something out to the extent to where you're getting checked by legit folks. It's not a game. It's not a game. The beauty behind all that is that he needs to make another video and say, when I say we don't play that and we don't, I'm not saying we, I'm just saying Chicago itself. Now, let's keep it 100% real. Because I got some personal emails, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. To the ones who sent me this email. Bro, we're going to be going out on our shield. No, you're going to be going out on a stretcher. The one who wanted to stay anonymous with the initials LJ, you're not going out anywhere. You're just talking. None of you. Let me tell you. Let me tell y'all right now. I'm just saying this with utmost assurance and confidence. Listen to me. Chicago right now, some of the thugs and all that, the hardcore, your brother, the killers, you know, the ones that got the blinkies, got those pipes, got those switches. None of y'all are going to go and confront the military. Please prove me wrong. Show all of us how hard you are. Show us how bad you are. Go there with your blinkies and your switches and your pipes and go confront the military. Let's see it. Please live stream it because I want to have some popcorn with cheddar. I want some cheddar popcorn with peanut M&Ms while I watch this happen. It's going to be glorious to hear, it's going to be beautiful to hear that. Something Italian playing while y'all are getting aired out. And I'll be sitting there cheering like somebody scored a touchdown. Todd, what if it's your family? You would be stupid anyway to do it. I've already talked to my family, them up there. Bro, look, young guys, that's why I got to call my little nieces and nephews and all that. Bro, do not go and even try to bring your cell phones if somebody's going to try to go down there and confront the military. But let's keep it 100% real. The only people most likely that y'all are going to see down there, supposedly confronting the military, let's keep it real, is going to be a bunch of white, weird, strange. They're going to be older. They're going to be having masks on. They're going to be having their faces covered. They're going to be wearing masks. They're going to be wearing glasses. They're going to be having on riot gear. They're going to be part of Antifa. They are going to be a bunch of older, most likely white people. What you most likely are not going to find down there where the so-called hot zone may be, you're not going to find no Negroes. Let's just keep it real. What's going to piss, like this video, what's going to piss off the gangs are individuals who are going out there and instigating, agitating, irritating through the way of videos, tempting, daring the military and telling the military, when y'all get here, we gonna fight back. You guys, I'm just keeping it real. If you're listening to this right now, you up there in Chi-Town, you one of those YNs, you know who you are. Don't listen to these people on TikTok. Don't listen to these other guys around the block and all that. I don't care. Oh, you old block. Oh, old block is gonna become air block. Still for aired out. You're not gonna win. It's not even gonna be close. Not one military personnel most likely is going to lose their life unless y'all did some sneaky stuff. Do not do that. I'm trying to help y'all out. I don't even like gangs. I don't like the stuff that y'all do at all. But what I am telling you, and this is just that, I'm telling you as a warning, do not do anything to the military. Because the last thing you want to do is shoot a live round at the military. You do that, the gloves are going to come off and y'all are going to see, you talking about war. It's not going to be war. You guys are not, this is not going to be war. I don't care if there were 100,000 gangs in Chicago. You are not going to go to war with the military. What you're going to be is a simulation for the military to practice on. So stop all the bull crap. I'm just keeping it 100% real. You better do what y'all always done when stuff like this goes down. Stay low key. The families, you know who you are if you're watching this, because I told you I was going to talk about it. I talk about when I come up there and I speak at these engagements. The ones that run these little goons and the scouts and stuff there on the streets, you better put word out there for them. They need to just leave this alone. Leave this one alone. Talking about, do you see what happened in Detroit? You see what happened in D.C.? We ain't D.C. We ain't L.A. In L.A., idiots. Who did you see that was part of gangs out there throwing rocks at ICE? Who did you see that was part of any gangs in LA that was throwing bricks off of the bridge? Huh? You didn't see none of them doing that, did you? They're not stupid. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's about 455 of you guys in here, and I'm greatly appreciative of that. But make sure you do click the thumbs up button. And then I want you to think about something too, Chicago. Chicago. You guys really think that they're not already, I'm just keeping it real, they're already there. When they told y'all that they're going to be coming Labor Day weekend, they were already there. When they told y'all that some of them may be patrolling and be in the streets, they're already there. You really think they're going to let y'all know when they're coming? They've been there. You thought that, you thought that they were all going to be there like in military clothes and all that stuff like that, right? Oh, you thought that. This is what they do. I don't even know how, y'all, I know, look, I know a lot of y'all in the chat right now. I know you guys are really smart. I know y'all are really intelligent. I know a lot of things that I'm saying right now, y'all know, but I want y'all to think about that who I'm saying this to are the people in Chicago, because a lot of them don't know. A lot of the YNs, the young Negroes, the young ones, what I'm saying right now, a lot of them do not know this. They are very, very, very OC. They're out of control. They have no structure. They have no guidance, even though they're trying to be about that life. Some of them don't even associate. Some of these guys are not even part of any gangs at all. They form their own gangs, call themselves like the Cream Puff Clique. They'll give themselves some strange name like that just so they can all be a gang, but they are out of control, and they will even fire off at other established gangs. This is how out of control they are, right? You would do yourself some great justice just to stay at home. Just go ahead and do it. Go ahead and stay at home. Go ahead and stay at home. But what you most likely gonna see is one thing is this. First and foremost, gangs in Chicago. Trump them not after you right now. They're not after you right now. Brandon Johnson has fooled you into thinking that Trump is coming there and is getting ready to just start profiling people, just snatching black people off of the street, snatching black people. No. They're coming there because of this. I just showed you guys a video of what Brandon Johnson said in regards to President Trump. Brandon Johnson, let me see if I can find this video for that, what I'm talking about. Guys, hit that thumbs up button for me real quick. If you have not done so yet, click the thumbs up button. Click it. All right. Hang tight. I'm going to find this video for y'all. Okay? Because I want to show y'all what Mr. Johnson had to say in regards to what is Chicago's greatest need they need. So give me 1 second. Again, click that thumbs up button for me, ladies and gentlemen. Click it. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. Because some people don't even understand the trick that's being done right here. So I'll tell you anyway. So what it is this. Brandon Johnson is saying that they don't need the military to come in there. They don't need the National Guard. He's saying they don't need any of those things. What they need is funding to combat gun violence. They need funding to combat the crime. They need funding that they can allocate to the police and the detectives so they can do their jobs more efficient and proficient. No, I'm going to tell y'all what it is. They want federal funding so Trump can take care of the most crazy deficit that Chicago has in there. He wants to make up for the $800+ million of a deficit that they're in. So, of course, you're going to say, we need funding for programs to allow kids to work that'll keep them off the streets. We need funding for housing, for better housing. We need funding so we can allocate the resources towards the police and our detectives. We need funding so we can raise awareness for crime. We need funding so we can have more resources to help us solve these crimes. Funding. No, what he did, he blew all that money, Chicagoans, on housing these illegals. And in housing these illegals, what happened? Money went away. And then on top of that, what did he tell you, Chicago? He said he is not going to raise the taxes, is what he said. What did Brandon Johnson do? He turned around and raised the taxes. I told y'all he was going to do it. How else was he going to make up for that deficit? And now he's claiming that by Trump coming there, that's a way of defunding the police. Really? Because last time I checked, you and Pritzker ordered the police not to work in cooperation when Trump them come there with the feds, when they come with Department of Homeland Security, when they come there with ICE. You told the police not to work with them. And I'll raise you another one. Who was in the streets 3 years ago, 2 years ago? Hey, ho, ho, these racist cops have got to go. Defund the police. Defund the police. Defund the police. You idiots were out there doing all that, and now you're crying, saying Trump wants to defund the police. He wants to defund the police. Y'all falling for that bull crap? We don't need more cops. We need more money. Y'all, Chicago, I told you. And family that's in Chicago right now. I see y'all texting me. I got y'all. The family members in Chicago that are texting me. I got y'all text. And what I'm telling y'all right now, it does not matter. It does not matter, because this is the whole deal that you need to think about. What is the biggest issue that y'all cry about all the time on O Block? What's the biggest issue you cry about in East Garfield? South Side? Hammock? What's the biggest issues that y'all cry about? All this killing, all this crime, babies getting shot in the crossfire, all this, all that. Now you got somebody said I can come there and fix that. Oh, we don't need that. We just want some money so we can raise awareness. What the freaking heck is raising awareness going to do? You don't need money to raise awareness, because almost everybody got a hand top in their hand. If you new to me, these are not phones. This is not a phone. What I'm using right now is a desktop. I also have what I call a laptop. It's called a desktop because the computer is supposed to go on your desk. It's called a laptop because it's supposed to go in your lap. This is a hand top with phone capabilities. This is not a phone. I know we call them phones, but they're not. This is a handheld computer. This is a hand top with phone capabilities. But family, they just sent me this text that said Trump just wants to use his power and his control to bring in martial law. To the family member that sent me that, you sound just like it was when we was little. I'm keeping it real with you. You know who you are. I'm keeping it real with you. You sound just like it was when you was getting ready to get a whooping and you said, all daddy like to do is just whoop people. That's all he like to do. You're not focusing on what it is that you did to get the whooping, are you? You just focus on the fact daddy like whooping people. So for the ones who Trump, like when you just said Trump just want to, he just want to show that he just want to display how good the military, you really think Trump wants to do this just to show how good the military is? You think he want to do this to show that he's a dictator? Okay, well just keep on dying then. Keep on. We shall overcome. We got to stop it, y'all. Let's go around with signs. Stop the violence. Let's ask for more money to make more signs so we can go around and march and say, stop the violence. Let's ask for more money so we can pay a handful of people in these centers to make signs and t-shirts, and we can go out and say, stop the violence. Let's ask for more money so we can get more t-shirts, more hats, and so we can have a barbecue, and where they can come into the barbecue, and God hope that we don't get shot at the barbecue. Aren't y'all done with that book? Y'all was doing that stuff since I was a kid. It's a revolving door. You don't even understand. Trump is saying, I'm tired of giving y'all money for these programs that don't work. You know what will work? Me coming in there and combing y'all nappy heads. That's what's going to work. Me coming in there and beating your butt. Metaphorically speaking, folks, for some of y'all that not getting, I'm not saying that literally. I'm saying it as metaphorical. You going in there and getting your butt whooped, getting your butt spanked, getting that paddle to your butt. There's no more talking now. Timeout is over. Go in the corner and sit and think about what you did. It's over. Go in your room and sit down. It's over. Take away your little device. It's over. Know what it's time for is to get your butt whooped. And I hope he does it. I hope Trump is able to I hope the next time you hear Trump talk about Chicago, it's Trump saying the same thing he said about DC. You know, if you check out Chicago, they said I couldn't do it in Chicago. Everybody said I couldn't do it in Chicago. There's been 5 days, no crime, no robbers, no murderers, any of it. The gangsters all went crying home to their mama. They went to their mama, bye-bye to their mama. If they have a mother, if not, they went home to grandma. I don't know what it is. All I know is that they're not out robbing people anymore. I sure would like to have seen what our military can do. I had snipers on the Sears Tower. I had snipers on different buildings. And oh, man. The thug blackies are not happy. I'm sorry, I'm messing with my cousins, y'all. I'm messing with my cousins through this text right here. But no, it's amazing though. Y'all have a problem. You have a problem with the one that's doing it. That's what they have a problem with. And ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know this, Chicago, the crime and stuff, it's money involved in that. Think about this. A lot of y'all that know about the politics when it comes to wars, what do y'all say? The thing that they love about war is that war brings in money. Money in regards to war. It's the same exact thing. You Negroes don't even understand and know and notice that you are nothing more than bait to keep this money revolving door going. If the crime and all that stuff was to stop, guess what's going to have to happen? If it was to get down, y'all, let's keep it real. Crime around the nation and cities, crime is going to always come because you're always going to have bad people. But when you actually start getting real results in regards to really prosecuting these people, in regards to putting them in jail, real stone cold harsh punishments, watch how it goes down. I told y'all, y'all better hope that stuff don't go around in regards to me being able to get into a position, which I am going to run for something. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you about that later on. A type of individual like me is how my mentors are. My mentees rather. You do not want Mr. Ty to show up. Mr. Ty is bringing pain, and then he's talking later. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Yes, Mr. Ty is bringing pain. I'll be like the equivalent of the person like, hey, he's nice, he's outgoing, he's strong, but he does not play when it comes to discipline. You do something in regards to stealing a car or something like that, and you joyride in it, 5 years in jail. Oh, Lord, my baby, he didn't even do nothing. He didn't even harm the car. He didn't even do nothing. He just took it for a joyride. I mean, I know the window is busted, but your son is going to go to jail for 5 years, man. He's not even, when he get out, he's going to get 5 years of parole. Next, who we got here? Who? Deshaun Terrion. What did Deshaun Terrion do? He ran inside a store and stole a whole rack of clothes, Your Honor, and he was found running with the clothes out of the store. How much was the clothes worth? The clothes came out to be $1,000.50. Well, you're going to spend 1,000 days in jail. Next. Well, Your Honor, they're just clothes. And guess what? You're going to go to jail. Bye. I told y'all, you couldn't have me in no positions like this. The only reason why they're doing what they're doing is because they feel empowered and they feel enabled. Why? Because they know it's not going to be any harsh punishment. This is the same exact reason why the kids who are under my mentorship, you think they act up in school? They used to. Why don't they do it anymore? I'm in the back of their head. Oh, yeah, we can go. Oh, wait, no. Because, Mr. Ty going to show up. Yes, and when I show up to school, I show up and I'm snatching them out of the classroom. You heard me? That's what I do. I got a good rapport with the principals, a good rapport with the teachers. I let them know, and the principal called down to the teacher, hey, Ty's going to show up. He wants him to stay seated. He wants to let you know what he's going to do. Yes, I'm going in there with the shock factor. I'm going in there. I'm opening the door. All the kids turn around and stare at me. I'm staring at one kid. He's staring at me. I walk towards him. Get your stuff. Snatch him out of the classroom. Grab him. Pull him out of the classroom. But Ty, that's embarrassing. You're darn right it is. I want it to be embarrassing. I want it to be when he come to class the next day, all the kids are going to be like, dang, dude, I want that to happen to him. Because you know what it's doing? It's putting something in his brain psychologically that should he want to repeat the behavior that I just checked him on, his brain going to go, hey, you know what happened the last time? Mr. Ty snatched you out of that classroom. And you remember how you kept on trying to put your hand behind your butt when he was tagging it? Yes, y'all, I know, look. How you do in your home and how you do things, I won't hate against you. If you're the type of person where you'll talk to them and all that, that's fine. Nuh-uh, I'm whooping butt. It works really well. Really well. I want to embarrass you. I want you to be made fun of. I want it to be a scene in the classroom. I want you to be embarrassed that I snatched you out of the classroom in front of all your peers because you was all tough in front of them. You was all big and bad and acting out in front of them. You was disrespecting your teacher in front of them. And now this being put on you, guess what it does? It humbles the living daylights out of them. And when I take them back, Miss Thompson, if he even sneezes wrong, Tell the principals then to let me know, and I'm coming right back. I'm coming right back. But you most likely won't get that. Most of my mentees that I've ever had to do it to, I never had to do it no more than twice. Because a few of them, let's keep it real, they'll try to call your bluff. And they recognize, no, Mr. Ty is not playing around, man. Me and my wife, we've been doing things with young people and things like that for years. Guess what? A great deal of them married. They got their own families. They became carpenters. They became lawyers, accountants, construction owners, plumbers, all kinds of different things, right? And guess what the blessing is in that? Mr. Ty, your house will look good right there. The one in Florida, it'll look good if y'all put like a deck on there. Okay. Built it for free. Taxes. Jay, you know who you are. He's an accountant. Does my taxes. These are kids that I have my hands on, hemming them up. Some of them I'll beat their butts. But Ty, yeah, they talk about it. One kid, I actually took him and snatched him by his legs and hung him upside down and act like I was about to throw him off the steps. He talks about it every day. His name, I'm not going to say his name. Name start with a D. He talks about it all the time. When he comes and talks to someone, whenever I have him come and talk to some of the little mentees I have right now, he tell them, hey, Mr. Ty grabbed me he grabbed me and turned me upside down and had me by my ankles, and he act like he's about to throw me down the stairs. It changed the trajectory of his life. What are you saying that for, Ty? Those are kids. As an adult, if I got it to be a state rep, the stuff that I would push through legislation, I'm pushing for, you wouldn't even like the punishments. You would not, that's a little too hard. I bet you they learn. I bet you they learn. And also, the example that I'm giving you as well, the reason why I did that in front of the other kids, public humiliation. Yes, I want public humiliation. So the ones that commit certain crimes, oh wow, oh my God, y'all don't even want to know. You don't even want to know. The ones that commit like sexual assault, I made it in another video I did earlier. You commit sexual assault, oh, you might as well get ready to be hung to a tree. I'm gonna let the family beat you. I'm gonna have a medical professional there to make sure that you're just hanging on by a thread of your life. I want you to feel every last piece of pain that they're gonna give you. And then at the end, like they did the man in Brazil, they can pour the gasoline on you and light you on fire in front of the whole public. So that is a warning to the rest of you would-be sexual assaulters. You would be child predators. This is what's going to happen to you. Oh yeah, bring all the phones out. Put it all on Facebook. Put it all on Instagram. Put it all on TikTok. Put it all on YouTube. Show what happened to the person that sexually assaulted a woman and what the crowd did to him. The would-be predators, the would-be robbers, the would-be sexual assaulters, you know what type of fear that was striking them? Oh yeah, hey, don't go to the town that where Congressman Ty is, or where State Rep Ty is, or where Mayor Ty is. You don't want to do no crime in that dude's town or city. Please don't go there. Don't commit no crime in that town. You darn right. Oh, it's just petty. Well, you know what? What do you do? Some things I'll have some things, y'all, I'm just keeping it real. Some things I would have some mercy on. You know, younger kids stealing some candy or something like that. I might have some mercy on some of the things. I might have to look at the situation, see if you poor or broke or starving or something like that. But a lot of these crimes, when it comes to like the stealing, breaking in cars, trying to break into somebody's house, you doing a minimum of 5 years. And after that, you're doing 5 years of parole. Period. While you're in prison, you're going to be doing hard labor. I don't, man, y'all, you won't even be eating. You won't even be eating as good as you think you're going to be eating in prison. You just better be lucky that we even feeding you. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, the reason why people do what they do is because they feel enabled and they know there is not going to be any punishment. And if it starts at a very young age, they grow up to be the young Negroes, the young thugs, the young hoodlums. They end up being the young gangsters, the young out of control, the young disorderlies, be it black or white. I don't care who it is. If there's no control, no structure or anything to them at a young age, that's why when they get to an older age, and if they go to a city like Chicago where they're petty on crime, You commit crime and get right back out of jail. And if you're broke in Chicago and you commit a crime and you have no money, there's a no cash bail. Let them right back out, Kim Fox. So what you think you're doing? If there's no punishment or correction for the behavior that they're doing, what makes you think they're still not going to do it? They still going to do it. Come on now. You know that you're not going to end up having no punishment. And what makes it even worse is in the schools. Teachers can't defend themselves. You just got to put your hands up and go, stop, 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 while getting clocked, getting hit, getting spit on, getting pushed, getting punched. And all you can do is go, stop. You can't fight the student back. Sitting ducks. Why do you think we have so many Massachusetts shooting? Y'all, if you follow me, it's certain words you can't say on YouTube. The AI is going to pick up on it. You know, Catholics have something called Mass. I wear shoes and sounds you can make go ting. Y'all get it? Because for some reason, if you say that word together on YouTube, the AI pick up on it. Okay, y'all get what I'm saying. So these things that happen in the schools that we've been seeing, what if teachers were packing? Let's just say you came upon a story with a would-be person who wants to come in with a hand with a long, you know what I'm getting at. If they came in with some artillery and they was met with equal or greater artillery, you know how that would be praised in TV. You know what they would say to the others would be want to come into a school and do something like that? These teachers are packing. But oh, no, we can't have that. We just need to make, look, listen to this. I'm tired of hearing stories about what we just heard about what happened at their Christian school or any school at that, right? I know y'all are tired of hearing it as well, right? But how would you feel if this happened? These kids get aired out. One child, the one we found out today, the child was taken out while she was praying. Right in her head while she was praying. But you know what we should do? We don't need to give the kids more protection. We need more funding to raise awareness. We need more funding to put more signs out there in the school with the gun on it, with the red slash going through it says, no guns are welcomed here. We need more of that, y'all. See how stupid that sounds? Kids get aired out, but what we should do is raise more awareness. Get more money so we can raise awareness. Get more money so we can make more signs. How about we stop being sitting ducks? How about you pack the teachers? It's amazing that even in nature, guys, listen to this. I don't, y'all. What would it do to a criminal if they walked upon a school and they saw something that said 50% of our teachers are packing. 50% of our teachers are carrying. Make their day. 50% of teachers are all carriers of a concealed weapon that goes pew, pew, pew. Put big signs of that all around. What would that do to a possible would-be person? It'd make them think twice. Not saying that they would never do it. But what I hate is the fact that when people want to solve a crime, when people want to cut down on lives being lost, your remedy is get us more money so we can raise awareness, get us more money so we can make more signs, get us more money so we can research and explore more mental health issues. No, air them out. It's easy. Man, even the animals know this. Clay with the $2 super chat. Appreciate you for that. Says state school cops felony for any teacher hitting. That's crazy. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button for me, ladies and gentlemen. Hit the thumbs up button for me right now if you haven't done it yet. Appreciate you all being in here. But what, man, y'all, I don't know what state a lot of you guys are in and where y'all from, but this whole deal of raise awareness, no, you don't need money to raise awareness because everybody has a phone in their hand. Everybody has social media, so you can get onto your Facebook and get onto your Instagram or TikTok or Rumble or any of these platforms. You can get on there and say things like, guys, we're raising awareness. We have to stop. If you see something, say something. And y'all, I don't know. I don't regret a lot of things I went through in life, but one thing I definitely don't regret in Chicago and even in Decatur, Illinois, is a lot of my cousins made us box, made us all fight. We had to learn how to defend ourselves. You couldn't be a coward. Definitely on the streets, you couldn't be a coward. You couldn't be a punk. You couldn't be a lame. You couldn't be a pushover. You couldn't be bullied. We were taught to fight. And if you got it, what we call it in the 80s and 90s, we call it fighting dirty. If you got to fight dirty, oh well. You find something, you better knock them out with it. You better stab them with it. You better do something. You better bite something off. I don't care what it is. It can be the private area, their ear, their nose, their lips. You better bite something off. They taught us to survive. They taught us to protect ourselves. But can you imagine if they say, if this is about to happen to you, just curl up and play dead. Maybe they won't sexually assault you. Maybe they won't beat you. Maybe they won't try to kidnap you. If you just curl up in the ball and just say, oh, no, you better scream, you better scratch, you better punch, you better kick, you better do all you can, is what we were told. That's what we were taught. Then you grow up like me, you become a man, you look out in the world and it's like, oh my God, they just want you to be sitting ducks. They want you to be sitting ducks. If somebody breaks in your house, find a safe place to go to in your house and hide. Call 911, but don't engage the person that broke into your castle. Don't engage the person that broke into your kingdom. Call 911. Dude, I let it be known. Dude, not just multiple places. You come through that front door, it's going to be met with a hard bar that's going to drop down, going to lock all the doors. You are not getting out. I thrive on it. I look forward. Don't. Don't. Let me see if I can show y'all another video here real quick. If you haven't clicked that thumbs up button, make sure y'all do it real quick. Click the thumbs up button for me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to show you what this other dude posted because I think Anton Daniels got this same video on his channel right now with the I think with this same guy saying don't come to Chicago. Shout out to my guy Anton Daniels, y'all. If y'all you want somebody that y'all can go over there and follow, check out his channel as well. I highly urge y'all to go check out Anton Daniels. If you go over there and subscribe to his channel, let Anton know that I sent y'all over there, right? Let him know that I sent y'all over there if you go and check him out. This is Anton Daniels' channel, and I'm getting ready to show y'all something from that as well. So give me a second to pull that up. And like I said, if you haven't done yet, click the thumbs up button. It'll help me out greatly. I'd appreciate it. Give me 1 second. Got some more family members shooting in text. Family members trying to give me a hard time. Y'all, it's not going to work. Y'all might as well hang it up. Hang it up, family. All right, let me find this other video for you guys. All right, check it out. Check this out.
At the Federal Plaza, where you can see workers setting up this barricade here ahead of these demonstrations that are expected in front of the Federal Plaza here in Chicago. Guys, I'm going to keep you updated as this unfolds.
Well, I guess the forecast in Chicago calls for snow. That's an awful lot of salt trucks. That's an awful lot of. I don't see this many salt trucks when it fucking snows.
That's facts.
Blocking off Grant Park for the taste or
Mhm.
something.
Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles. Nigga, we are not Washington, D.C. This is Chicago. Go fight back. I'm telling you, go fight back, gang. Whatever.
I just showed y'all this one.
What you talking about? Them young switches, gang. They not going for that, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself, gang.
Man, Trump talking about something. Chicago about to find out why it's called the Department of War. You about to find out why it's called Direct. Goofy ass. We ain't scared of this shit. Quiet part, Alex.
Did y'all hear what he just said? See what I'm saying? Now, you see, this is what I'm talking about. Just like I just showed y'all a minute ago. You got these dudes making these videos doing and saying this stuff because they obviously are living in a fantasy world. Obviously living in a fantasy world. They're going to get hyped up on their little young adrenaline, their adolescent adrenaline. They thinking that they're going to go out there and possibly take on the military. They're not even going to do this. This is going to be serious business right here. It's going to be serious business. For any of you that might be in this right here, especially some of my family members, I'm just keeping it real, y'all. My family members, we go at it all the time. And one of my family members right here, they always have this little joke they throw out there in regards to President Trump and what he's doing. Cuzzos, the ones that said, how are you backing a racist man? If Trump said that he wanted to come to Chicago and kill all the black folks, I'd give you that. But Trump, to you, Cuzzo, to you, you know, 18-year-old, you know who I'm talking to, you know how stupid you sound right now. If Trump is coming there to help bring down crime, and if it's mostly you Negroes that are committing crime against other Negroes, you're saying that's racist. What do you call it? Like our cousin we buried last year, right? Remember our cousin we buried last year shot 7 times. Who was he killed by? Who was he killed by? Whoever he was killed by, would you say it was wrong? Whoever he was killed by, would you say they're in jail for the rest of their life, right? Don't you think that's the right thing to do? Who enforced that? Who arrested him? Who sentenced him? Ignorant? Y'all are just full of just talking points. You are told what to say without even knowing why you're saying it. If somebody wants to come and bring crime down to keep people from getting hurt, which there's a high probability is going to be other black folks, yet you could turn around and say that he's racist. He only going to black cities. How can I make this simple? Everybody most likely in this chat right now, and Cuzzos, even a lot of y'all that's sending me these texts right now, who do you tell when y'all stay around certain areas and your kids go to school, you get to learn who their friends are in school, you get to learn who the kids are down the street, around the corner, around the block. When you find out about certain kids you don't want your kids to be around, what do you say? Those little boys around the corner? The Johnsons? You're not going around there. You're not going to be playing with them no more. You're not going around there. If y'all on the block that we live on, I'm going to be out there watching. Dad, how come you don't want me? No, those kids get in trouble too much in school. They bad news. You are not to hang around them. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Why don't you want your kids around them? Because you know what those other kids are about. You know that the trajectory is going to be your kids getting involved with that. Now your kids going to get caught up in some BS too, right? So you keep your kids from that. So, cuzzos in Chicago, you do this stuff yourselves. You don't want your kids being around certain kids. You don't want them hanging around other certain kids as well. Why is that? So, would you call yourself a racist? Because the kids that you don't want your kids playing with, they black. Oh yeah, down there by close. Some of y'all that's in East, some of my family in East Garfield, we talk about it. Man, these kids stay around there in that project, B building, those kids. So why don't you go let your kids play with them? And those people are black that you're talking about. So does it make you a racist? No, it makes you smart. Why? Because you don't want them around certain individuals. So if Trump is coming here and having them help with crime before it happens to keep your black butt safe, how is it that that's a problem? How is it that that's an issue? How? You don't want your kids to go and be around certain other kids. Why? Because those other kids are bad news. Those other kids cause trouble. Those other kids do bad things. You don't want your kids around them. So if I was to call you something, you're a child sis. I don't know what you want to call it. You a kid sis. You kissist against kids. You a kid sis. You a ageist. Because you don't want your kids playing with the bad kids. What are you doing with yours? You are keeping your kids from what? Getting in any danger? You keeping your kids from what? Being around harm? But yet, if President Trump is having them come here to prevent crime from happening to you, all of a sudden Trump's what? What makes you different than Trump then? If Trump is a racist, whatever like that, what does that make you? You can say he only wants to come here and you only don't want your kids over there because you think you better than those people. See, we can do the same exact game on a micro level. You can understand that, but you can't understand what it's doing on a macro level. If I was up in the 80s, man, growing up in the 90s and stuff like that, I'd rather go the long way home because you know if you walk down this street, they're going to roast you. They're going to try to say something to instigate you into fighting. You can walk there. Look at this bum-ass nigga walking down the street. Nigga, you probably ain't got it. If you even look at them the wrong way, you looking at me funny, nigga? What you looking at, nigga? You want to do something? Nigga, you want nigga say something. Finding reasons just to engage you just so they can fight and jump you or something like that. Even if you quiet. They still want to try to provoke you, throwing rocks at you and stuff like that. Who wants to be around that? It's absolutely crazy. And now somebody wants to come in and fix it, and y'all got a problem with it. Chicago ain't all that bad. You live in Naperville. You live in Wambasi. You stay on the North End. You've been there I got some family members that stay up by Naperville and stuff. They never even been to the South Side. So in their world, they're like, oh, I don't know, Chicago's pretty good to me, cuz. We know what I'm saying. We be going down to the da-da, we going to the eatery and all that. We go to the taste and da-da-da-da-da, man. Yeah, man, yeah. Same thing. It's like when I live, oh man, Unconventional, you still in here, aren't you? You still in here, Unconventional? I don't know if my sister's in there, but I was going to tell her she's from the St. Louis area. I live there. And guess what? I wasn't going nowhere near, it's in Illinois. I wasn't going nowhere near East St. Louis. I didn't want to be near Normandy. Stay my butt in Creve Coeur. I hated when I was going to college for a minute, then I had to live in Ferguson. Yeah, I lived in Ferguson. We moved away from Ferguson, but years before we moved years before Michael Brown was shot there. But my point in saying all that is, if I live in Creve Coeur in St. Louis, I can sit there and say the same thing, man. I don't know nothing about all this crime they talking about. Yeah, because I don't live there where the crime is going on, even though I'm in the city. but I'm not living nowhere near where all the crazy crime is going on. So of course you could say that. So there's people that live in Chicago. It's not as bad as they say it is. You don't live where the bad stuff is happening. And the people that live where the bad stuff is happening, they all say, man, the crime, man, the robberies, man, and the murders, man, you know, we can't even really have it. I cannot imagine being a grown up and you got a curfew because of the streets gave you one. The streets gave you a curfew and you are an adult. You can't even do what you want to because the street life gave you a curfew. I live in the suburbs in all the states I reside. Missouri, Florida, Illinois, Tennessee. All my homes, I live where we can walk at 1 o'clock in the morning if we want to, and I'm not worried about a thing. But maybe like in Florida, you might Florida, you got to worry about a bear, black bear, where they don't even attack really in Florida. Maybe some creature, the geckos and the lizards or something like that, if you freaked out by them. But other than that, I don't have to worry about nobody trying to jump me. I don't have to worry about nobody just trying to start stuff for no reason, just to engage me and provoke me into fighting with them so I can get shot. I don't have to worry about any of that. But there once was a time where I did. So why would you even want to return to that? Why would you even want to live around that? My point in saying all that is that the place, my where I reside, my homes, I go do whatever when I want to. I don't even have a thought about that no more. It's so funny because, y'all, I just don't understand why people even think that that's like a good thing to even do. I don't understand why people think that that's, and here's the deal. The reason why I'm so passionate about this is because I lived it. I lived around it. I was in it. We found a woman dead in a garage, split right here, split open. She swallowed an 8-ball and the crackhead got it out of her, sliced her open and got the 8-ball out of her and left her in the garage dead. We found her dead. Freaked out. Seeing women getting beat, seeing people get sexually assaulted in the alley right in front of our faces. Seeing women get sexually assaulted and told, I wish you would go to the police and say something about this right here. We're going to air out your whole entire family. We grew up around that stuff. And you thinking of me getting away from that like I'm going, oh no, I ain't really done nothing. Come on, man. Come on. The way that these individuals, these young Negroes feel about the police and all that is because they were taught it. They were taught it. I'm going to give you an example. When we were little in the hood, right? We were little. Police come riding down the street. We seen our older cousins, older uncles. Man, why the fuck y'all riding down here? We ain't even doing why y'all riding down here? What y'all going to do y'all mother effing job? Y'all always coming down the street trying to peep on us. Nosy mother effers. Y'all a bunch of mother. I mean, they would go off on the police. And all the police were doing was just riding down the street through the hood. Right? So multiple times that happens, and our cousins, our older uncles, when they responded like that, what do y'all think we did as kids if our uncles then went around and we happened to see the police? Man, why y'all riding down the street? We ain't even doing nothing. Y'all just trying to da-da-da-da-da. Who y'all? Y'all just trying. We ain't even doing that. Why y'all riding down the street? We can't stand y'all stupid pigs. We learned it from them. We learned to hate the police and react to the police when they came down based off of what our peers did, based off of what our uncles did, what our cousins did. You grow up and you get a little bit of knowledge in your head. You realize the police, thank God, they ride down the street to make sure nothing's going down. But we were taught to hate the police before even knowing what the police even were, what they did. We just knew we seen the police and we seen those things. Our cousins cussed them out, cussed at them, hands all open, y'all mother effing pigs. We ain't doing y'all profiling. Why go down another block? And here we are being kids doing the same thing. Go somewhere else. Go do your effing jobs, y'all stupid pigs. Y'all a bunch of pigs. And then it gets embedded in your brain, right? It becomes a part of your behavior, a part of your attitude. You don't even realize that you have hatred for the police and don't even know why or where it came from, having no idea it was installed in your brain when you were a kid. Just like a lot of you Looney Tunes that's watching right now. You don't even know, like my cousins, I keep it real with them. We love each other, but I'm talking to y'all right now. This is how I talk to my cousins. They're like, I'm talking to them right now. They're watching right now, but they're texting me. You don't even know why you even hate Trump. You matter of fact, you can't even hate him because you don't even know him. You were told to hate him. You were told to say these things about him. You were told to call him a racist. You were told to call him a misogynist. You were told to call him a bigot. He was none of those things before he ran for president. Rappers all around him, celebrities all around him, actors all around him. He was like the epitome of the American dream, building empires and things like that. All of a sudden, he runs for president. Things changed all of a sudden. Now you're being told what Trump is. You don't even know these things. And that's why when I come back and hit you with these facts and stuff like that, all of a sudden, it's amazing that you are defending something that you can't even defend. You're defending what you call Trump, and you don't even know why you even call Trump those things. He a racist, bruh. How? See, there you go. You always trying to know. You call Trump a racist. I want you to tell me how Trump is a racist. Because one time he told some football players, he said, fire the son of the bees. They called, and those players were black. He just called their moms some bees. Bro, really? Really? And what about those kids during that stabbing? Oh, you mean when Trump went off of the information that he had? You mean like when the papers and all them said, and you mean why the dudes actually pleaded guilty? And Trump made the remarks after that? And it turns out the guys didn't do it, so you holding on to that? Oh, you mean how OJ didn't do it? Turns out he did? Well, then they should have did a better job at. Come on now. Come on now. You make up these lies, you throw out these talking points, is because you were told to. You say these things about him is because you were told to. Trump was the first president to give that much money to the HBCUs. Y'all had nothing to say about that. And let me raise you Negroes another one to you in Chicago. Tell me, what did the guy that talks like this, what did he do for you? He said, yes, we can. Yes, we can. And when we do, we're going to do it. Yes, we can. And whenever we get it together, let's go to work. I'm from Chicago. I had a lot of relationships. I became the senator and I ran for president. You know what I did for Chicago? I said, yes, we can. I said, yes, we can. But you know what I did? I did nothing. I did nothing. What did he do? Barack Obama. What did he do for you Negroes? To show you the pure ignorance of a lot of folks, this is what I don't understand. Why do you think that if a black person get put in the role, that means the life for black people is about to get better? You need to be looking at the ones that's behind the curtain. Whoever is pushing Brandon Johnson to do what he do is making life worse and terrible for black people. What do y'all got to say about that? See, you can't say nothing. What you need to do, anytime the Democrats is calling Trump something, anytime they're trying to call individuals like me something, they're calling us literally what it is that they're doing. Trump is a racist because he's just trying to, but Brandon Johnson is carrying out the agenda of the ones who are keeping you more disenfranchised. Brandon Johnson is carrying out the agenda of the ones who's keeping you redlined. Brandon Johnson is carrying out the agenda that's keeping the crime going there and telling you Negroes to shut up and just keep on marching, keep on being pissed off, keep on protesting, keep on burning down your own neighborhoods and mom and pop stores. Brandon Johnson. And you can't say nothing. Why? Because he's a black man. And Brandon Johnson can sit there and lie to y'all and say, I'm a black man. I got a black wife. That's already hard enough already as it is. And guess what? Y'all resonate with that dumb stuff. Yeah, you know, he do got a black woman. Y'all know how them sisters be. Y'all, what? Nobody care about your personal life. What are you doing for us? See that the trickery. And what's sad about it, black people, I'm just trying to help y'all out in Chicago. They know they can play y'all like that because they've been doing it for so long. Why? Because y'all keep on eating it. Y'all keep on accepting it. That's why they can keep on playing these same games with y'all. Slavery is done, Negroes. It's over, Negroes. None of you never experienced it, Negroes. But you can be pissed off about it? Really? You're not even pissed off about nobody got killed in Chicago tonight. You're not pissed off about any black person that got killed in America tonight, but you can be pissed off about what happened to our ancestors. Negro, you don't even know if you even came from those Africans. You don't know if you came from descendants that was up north and never experienced slavery at all. You don't know if you came from a tribe of black Indians that were here already as indigenous people. You don't know where you came from, but they told you to be mad. They told you come on, there is no way in the world you can harbor any type of anger and be pissed off about slavery when you never experienced it. People getting killed every day that look just like you. You got nothing to say, but then they can get you to be pissed off about some stuff that happened hundreds of years ago? Do you even think about that? Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm saying though, we built this country. Oh my God. And now what? Why have you stopped? They stole all our ideas. They stole our technology. Okay, what about what we are? What are we now? They owe us. Well, you're not getting it, so now what you gonna do, Negro? I'm just keeping it 100% real. Cuzzos are saying all this stuff. I'm telling y'all right now, it's not going to happen. There's not going to be any reparations, Negroes. There's not going to be any. So guess what you're going to be done? You're going to be doing the same exact talk for the next, I don't know how many years. That's how they keep you enslaved on the mental plantation. Keep on feeding you the same bull crap. Why? Because y'all keep eating it. You don't have to eat it. You don't have to accept it. Black people, y'all should all be pissed off and mad because of what happened to your ancestors. But don't be mad about nobody that got killed tonight in America. Yeah, cuzzos, I just said that. Black people are going to die tonight by murder. Somebody in America that's black is going to die tonight, and none of you Negroes going to have nothing to say about that. Let's keep it 100% real. And I'm not saying this to be mean or anything like that. I'm just being human and being completely 100% straight up with you guys. I don't care about anybody that got killed in California. I don't care about anybody that got killed in Utah that's black. Quite frankly, unless it's a family member of mine, and depending on what life they live, I don't care about anybody that got killed in Chicago. But what I do care about, what I am pissed off about, is what they did to our ancestors. Folks that's in this chat right now, does that even make sense to y'all? There was a 19-year-old girl that just got killed by an illegal immigrant that I covered on this channel. He threw her off of a bridge. Illegal alien. I don't see no Black Lives Matter. I don't see no marching. But we need to be pissed off about what happened to our ancestors. There's Negroes being killed every day. Don't care about them. Okay, don't march for them. But the Negroes that got killed back in slavery and stuff like that during, the Roots movie bullcrap, the Amistad bullcrap, be pissed off about that because that makes more logical sense. And this is what makes a lot of black people mad when I come at you like that, because you never have anybody really just come at you straight up and tell you like this. Why do you think they keep doing it to you, black people? Animals even learn. Like my dog. When my dog was alive, if I kept on trying to give him a treat, he tried to bite it, I take it away. I kept on doing it, take it away. Eventually, my dog just said, my dog got to the point where he wasn't even trying to eat it no more. Like every time I do like this and he tried to bite it, I move it away. Kept on doing like this, try to bite it, I'll move it away. It got to a point where I can put in his face, he's just like, I have it right here in his face. He's just sitting there like, why are you saying that, Ty? You can't put that together? You Negroes keep on eating. You keep on trying to do it. You don't sit there and go, hold on, wait a minute. They just keep on dangling the carrot. Walk the other direction. Because that's all you're never going to get it. It's just going to keep on being dangled in front of your face. You are moving, but you're not going anywhere. You are the equivalent of a person that's on a treadmill that's telling you, I'm making progress. I'm moving. Yes, I am moving. Look, you don't see my legs moving? I'm like, yeah, but you're not going anywhere. How can I not be going anywhere, Todd? I'm moving. Can't you see my legs moving? Look at me. I'm sweating, dude. Look at my heart rate. Yes, but you're not going anywhere. That's what you're doing, Negroes. You're doing a lot of moving, but you're not going anywhere. You do know that all it takes for you to do is to step off of the mental plantation treadmill and put your feet on real ground. Now walk forward. Now you see that you are going somewhere. You want to know why? Because you can look at the stuff that you passed. You can look at the stuff that's no longer in front of you. It's behind you now. And you wonder why I say things like me, myself, and other mentees of mine that came out of the hood. You wonder why we don't go back? Why you really think we want to go back to that? But we don't even claim you no more. Like that's a flex. Like I'm supposed to feel bad because the hood don't claim me no more. Thank God. I'm glad y'all recognize I'm not like y'all. Like I'm supposed to feel bad. Man, you may be skin folk, but you ain't kin folk. Thank you. Woo. I thought y'all didn't even notice that there was a change in me. This is what I do to people, and it pisses them off. Man, they not like us. They not like us. I got care. Thank you. Thank you for recognizing the change. You might be skin folk, but you ain't kin folk. Woo. Hopefully everybody else can see and don't classify me with the rest of you Negroes. Like I'm just keeping it real. I'm gonna flame you right back and make you feel stupid about the dumb statement that you made. Like there's some sort of one-up or there's some sort of gotcha because you're throwing those phrases at me. Yeah, you one of them Uncle Tom niggas. I'm glad you recognize it because the tears that you're crying right now, I put it right in here and I drink it. Uh-huh. Go ahead and try again. Uh-huh. Man, dude, you just messed up, bro. Negro, they never gonna accept you. Who? The white people? You want to be white so bad. Wait, you didn't know that the white people accepted me because I got my white privilege card. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I love it. I love flaming them when these are my props I come with every single time. Every single time. Because the thing is, that's the most people that are on the mental plantation in Chicago, the only thing they can revert to are insults. That's the best they got, are insults. Black people, when you make it out and do something good for yourself, I promise you that I'm keeping it real. The ones who are going to hate on you the most are going to be the ones that look just like you. You heard me? Y'all, if y'all haven't done it yet, click that thumbs up button like I said. The ones, if you make it to do something good in your life, folks, black people, I don't care what you become, you are not going to be good for the community. You are not going to be good for the community. The community will completely tear you down. They talk like they want. They talk like when they do all this stuff, man, we need to get out of the hood. We need to be this. We need to be doctors. Okay, we became that. What if I became that? And then what? You're going to get flamed because then you're a lame. Then you a nerd. You a lame ass nigga. That's what they're going to do. I want to show y'all something. Because Clifton Powell is someone that actually he's a let me see. Wish I can find this part. I did this oh man. If I find it, I'm gonna show it to you guys. It was with Clifton Powell. Let me see if I can find it. Today is the 7th. No, this was yesterday. Again, guys, click that thumbs up button if you're enjoying what I've been doing. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, what is wrong with you? No. I'm going to find this particular video that I looked at yesterday. Because it's someone that's a really known actor, really good known actor. Some of y'all may not know about him, but he's definitely known amongst black people. And he said something really, really interesting that caught my attention. And I hope I can find the clip of him saying it. Mm. Guys, I probably can't find it, but let me see. I can share this part with you guys. I might be able to share this particular part because I really want them to. Okay, I'm gonna share this with y'all because I want y'all to see this part right here. I'm gonna show y'all the page that I'm on right now. Give me 1 second. I'll share with y'all. It's this page right here that I'm talking about because I want y'all to see something very interesting that Clifton Powell is gonna say.
People think I know what the relationships are good. I made it. I'm not bragging. I'm blessed. But I have a guy named Keith Neal. I move.
Okay. I'll find it on here. I want y'all to hang tight with me while I do this, guys, because he's gonna drop some nice gems in here, but it's gonna be very interesting. I was like blown out of the water when I heard him make this statement that he made.
Introducing Grammarly.
Blah 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 blah. Mini my mini mo. Talk about so.
Stories, and I'm never going to take it. A head wrap, like a business happened in this business all the time. There was a girl, put this story up. So it's one of my triggers. I got back after lunch. I had to go to sound, same sound guy. I said, sir, like I said before,
I want to find this so bad.
20,000 for the week. I charge 50,000 a week. But if it's Ruben out in movies, understand is that when you with APA and that's why I got off IG. People are like, why'd you get off IG?
Okay, I think this is it right here.
Why'd you get off IG? Well, I kept calling the black Trumpers. That's one reason. Love you. It's always going to be that last 3 to 7. I was on my way to do something. I'm not a gangster in real life. I've never been arrested, never been in trouble. I don't fight. I don't want my kids to meet him because he don't do nothing but play and killing women in every movie. I'm like, dude, have you seen me play Martin Luther King? I just did a pastor last week on BMF. People got to do that research like you have. Do your research. I'm a character actor. De Niro and Pacino, Joe Pesci, they kill people in every movie. Oh, they're trained. I'm a trained actor, and I should get the same respect that De Niro gets, or Pacino gets, or Joe Pesci, or Morgan Freeman, or any of those guys. We're trained actors. I'm a character actor. I don't kill people in real life. I'm not a gangster in real life. I've never been arrested, never been in trouble. I don't fight. I travel with security. And when I don't have security, I have my gun on me.
Now watch this. Keep listening.
Come on, man. And it's not real life. It's acting. I was out the other day telling people about how embarrassed I was when I got my first little car. So I had to do another lecture. And I was so embarrassed. I called one of my friends. I said, I was afraid to go to my car because the car was so little. And I had some girls behind me. I thought they'd talk about me. She said, welcome to Hollywood. So now I'm driving a Mazda when I first got down here because I'm coming off of being homeless and lost 10 million. People didn't know that. So now I got 2 cars, one for my girl and one for me. And I'm driving a nice Mazda. It's a nice car. I thought it was a nice car.
If you guys don't know this, to the ones that are watching this right now, this is Clifton Powell. He definitely is a well-known actor in a lot of black movies, and he can portray some characters out of this world. He is very talented. He plays a bunch of different roles, and I've seen almost every movie that this man has played in, right? But hearing this part right here is amazing. Listen.
This guy said to me in Atlantic Station, he said, damn, man, I thought you'd be driving something bigger than a damn Mazda. I said, my man, I'm paying for 2 cars. I got $3,000 in car notes. Yeah, but I'm just saying, you a movie star. You got a little ass Mazda.
Y'all, that may not seem like nothing to you. That statement he just made right there, that may not seem nothing to you. Do you know when you tell people like me, I'm in medicine, right? What do you have? You got an SUV, Cadillac, right? Toyota Tundra. My son drives that now. My wife has her little turbo car, right? Mother son drives the other SUV, right? You know that if you tell people that you are a doctor, a lawyer, CEO, people have this thing about them where they automatically think that you're going to be driving Porsches, Mercedes-Benz, and everything. I never was a guy that was even like that. Guess who are the ones that come at me? Nigga, you driving that? Man, you know you can get it. I know what I can get. I don't want it. I'm just being honest with you. I never had any white people come at me and say, hey, I know what you do and I know how much you make. You're driving that? You're just driving you're driving a 2015 Cadillac? That's it? None. I'm just keeping it real. It's us, black. I don't know why people have a problem. If I'm calling out the bull crap on the ones who's doing it, it's us. Man, this nigga, doctor, he up here driving a goddamn on Honda Odyssey. My mentor, he's a doctor. Dr. Wendell Becton. Dr. Wendell Becton. Huge father figure in my life. St. Louis Cardinals doctor. World Series ring with them in 2011. Pinnacle. His wife has a Honda Odyssey. People look at this man. Man, all his wife got is a man. I heard her. Guess who's doing it? I'm just keeping it real if you listen to this. Black people. But keep on listening to what he's about to say right here. Keep on listening.
So now I went and bought a $115,000 big ass Yukon XL. So I'm coming out the store out of the watching the football game the other night.
Now remember, he just got done talking about how he had a little Mazda and he caught flack for it because he's like this Hollywood. See, you achieve a level of success. They came at him a particular way. So watch what he does when he changes it up.
So now I went and bought a $115,000 damn Mazda. Driving a nice Mazda. It's a nice car. I thought it was a nice car. This guy said to me in Atlantic Station, he said, damn, man, I thought you'd be driving something bigger than a damn Mazda. I said, my man, I'm paying for two cars. I got $3,000 in car notes. Yeah, but I'm just saying, you a movie star. You got a little ass Mazda. So now I went and bought a $115,000 big ass Yukon XL. So I'm coming out the store out of the watching the football game the other night. This guy say, yo, my man, why you in that big ass truck? Bro, you can't never win, especially with black people.
Boom. I hope I think some of my mentees may be on here, but this is a video I'm going to be showing you guys this week. I told y'all because a lot of my mentees got to hear it from people that have said this to me. A lot of my mentees, I'll take them to some of the hoods I grew up in and some of the people that still stay in the hood where I grew up around. And a lot of my mentees heard people say this very thing to me. No white people say I have not had one white person in my entire life ever criticize what I bought because they know what my profession is. I'm a director now, though, over multiple medical facilities for one of the largest medical companies in the United States. And then the flack that I get comes from, I'm telling you, it's no winning. That's why I tell people you got to do what you got to do in your life. Go for what you're going to go for. Do what you're going to do because you are not going to be able to win. And therefore, put yourself in a state of mind where you're not out to please no Negroes. You're not out to please and do what you do so you can be accepted by the community. You out to, number one, make sure that you are a great man, a great woman. Number two, become a great man, a great woman. I'm sorry. Number one, become a great man, become a great woman. Number two, become a great husband, become a great wife. Three, become a great mother and a great father. There is nothing in life that's going to be more meaningful, more purposeful, more rewarding than becoming those things. Because anything you add to it materialistically wise, that stuff goes out in the wind. No matter what you do or what you get, people are going to criticize you. But since I'm particularly talking about blacks, you are the biggest critics of any. If you in the hood, you a hood rat. If you make it out of hood, you a goody two shoe. You trying to be like the white people. You a Uncle Tom. You a Sambo. You a coon. You a bootlicker. You a house Negro. You a Porsche Negro. If you know you're gonna catch all of that, and that's why I tell my mentees right now, you're gonna. If one coming from Chicago, that's why I say when I go there, I'm not, dude. There's no way. Man, bro, I know you made it out of, but dang, that's all you gonna be. That's you rolling up in here within that. That's it. And you heard what the man just said.
This guy say, big ass Yukon XL. Say, damn, man, I thought you'd be driving something bigger than a damn Mazda. I say, my man, I said, I'm paying for 2 cars. I got $3,000 in car notes. Yeah, but I'm just saying, you a movie star. You got a little ass Mazda. So now I went and bought a $115,000 big ass Yukon XL. So I'm coming out the store, out of the watching the football game the other night. This guy say, yo, my man, why you in that big ass truck? Bro, you can't never win, especially with black people. I love black people, but I don't in the NIGGAs because they.
You already just said, I love black people, but I don't F with no NIGGAs. The young NIGGAs. There's a difference between black people and Negroes. Y'all see what I'm getting at?
They bring the race down, man. Stop that.
Lose an average of 11.7 pounds.
Bro, hit that thumbs up button for me right quick, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all do that.
I'm paying, my car note is $2,000. What is yours? And I got 3 cars, man. What are you talking about? It's just, I remember one time I was outside a club and this well-known actor, Malik Yorba's car came up. And this might've been a time he might've had his friends call or somebody, his antique car. This girl said, damn, all he driving is a little ass Bronco. I said, ma'am, you can't count that guy's money. She said, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. Man, it's weird, bruh. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. It is weird being in the limelight and being judged on everything you do without people having the information. And it's not just black folks, but I've gotten it from black folks more than white folks. And
facts. Pure 100% facts. You already, I told y'all, boy, I'm telling you who, Lyndon B. Johnson, whoever designed this culture and this atmosphere of presenting black people with the type of music, the type of environment, and you praise that, is nothing to inspire to. But it's amazing. Now, for some of y'all that are watching this right now, white people, I'm serious, I ain't trying to be funny, white people. For some of you that are watching this right now, let's keep it 100% real. When you talk about oppression, who's oppressing us more? We're not, for one, we're not oppressed when it comes to getting your way through America. Based off of what you just heard him say, based off of what you just heard me talk about tonight, based off the statistics of who's going to kill who, most likely, who is our biggest oppressor? Don't be scared to put it in the comment section. Don't be scared. Come on. Don't be scared. Put it in the comment section. I'm going to highlight it. Thank you. We got one. We got another one. We got another one. There we go. Thank you. See how that feels good, don't it? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with calling it out. There's nothing wrong with calling it out. The number one biggest oppressor among black people is going to be other blacks. Your own race. You see what I'm saying? This man is a multi-millionaire, have appeared in I don't know how many movies, right? He's appeared in tons of movies. And although this man has made it to the pinnacle of the pinnacles on a socioeconomic level, it's us that's saying this stuff to him. It's us that's calling me the Uncle Toms, the Sand Boat, the House Negroes, the Porsche Monkey, the House Negro, right? The bootlicker, the tap dancing, the coon. It's black people that's calling me a goody two-shoe. It's black people that's saying you might be skin folk, but you ain't kin folk. It's black people that's calling me the lame A nigga because I went the medical route and I'm a director now. And I don't want to come back and be amongst the Negroes in the hood. I'm being called the lame. I was told before I even got out of the hood, hey man, hey, I'm telling you, bro, college ain't for black people. Bro, you trying to be a doctor and stuff, bro? You trying to be a therapist? You trying to be a this? You trying to be that? You trying to be a CEO? You trying to be a lawyer? Bro, you trying to go into computers, bro? That stuff for white folks, man. They ain't gonna let you up in that college, man. Who told me that? Black people told me that. See what I'm saying? This is what a lot of black people have a hard time understanding. Is when I say you are the problem. I let them know where I grew up at in Chi-Town. I let them know. I take them to the streets of where I grew up at in Decatur. I show them that. Y'all can look it up right now on your Google. Type in, you know what? You can type it in right now. Type in 1136 North College, Decatur, Illinois. Look at the house I grew up in, and you will still see the park next door to the house I grew up in that we in the hood built. You know what? I'm going to just show y'all. Let me try to pull it up here. People are, what did you do for your community and things like that? Let me see if y'all can see this tab. Take y'all on a little bit of a journey here. Watch this. Let me see how this look on y'all side. All right, check this out. Y'all see this picture right here, right? This was the hood of the hoods. As you can see, you're going to see a lot of abandoned homes, boarded up homes and everything. Right? This is where my cousin stayed at right here. Let me zoom back out. This is where my cousin stayed. Here go my house right here. This is the house I grew up in right here. And see this park? This is called the Little Red Wagon Club. Me, my brothers, and some other people in the hood, we built this park right here. And this is more an up-to-date picture. We built this park right here so the kids can have a place to play in. But deep back here in the back, it was a basketball court back here that we built too. The city came in, they laid down asphalt back there, and we had a basketball hoop back here. This used to be a house where some friends of mine stayed, and the house got tore down, abandoned, whatever like that. But this literally is where we stay. And the woman, look, see the American flag there? The woman that helped us build this park, her name is Joyce Keller. She is a white woman that grew up in this hood, right? I'm going to show you her house. So I'll be trying to tell people, this is real stuff right here. This is her house right here. Look at this. Untouched. Everybody in the hood respected this white woman and her white husband. Nobody touched the house. Cousins right here, across the street. Look, the house still look crazy. There used to be homes right here. This house right here, I'm about to go down. This was a buddy of mine that I grew up with in the hood, Damon Brown. Look, everything boarded up. Look how it's all changed. Their house completely burned down. This used to be filled with nothing but a bunch of hoodlums and thugs and crackheads all through and through. This area right here, all of this right here. There were homes right here. Homes all right here. It was so bad on this street, y'all. They used to have barricades because if the police came in and raided, let me take y'all. If the police came in and raided, they made sure that the criminals weren't going to be able to escape. So it used to be some barricades right here. So they couldn't escape this way. And I'm going to show y'all another area where they was making sure that the criminals wouldn't escape when they came in through the block to do some raids, right? These were the escape routes that they tried to use. So right here too, this was barricaded all up. Big old barricade cinder blocks right there. Because they knew when they came in and did raids, this was the only outlet that you can get when the police came in to make raids. This is what I was trying to tell people. This is one of the areas that I grew up in right here. There's an alley right here. I don't know if the Google thing go through the alley, but if we was able to go up that alley right there, I'll be able to show y'all the back of the basketball court and everything like that. But no, this is what I try to tell people. Things have completely changed. But look, it's awesome that I get to share this with y'all to show y'all that because all the crazy stuff that was going on at the parks, that we had to sit here and build. And this is my house right here, 1136 North College. That's the house I grew up in. And we had to build this park and put some things. It was more stuff here than this, whatever, because of the we had to build that because there was no way of being able to go to the park because all the gangsters and all them, they was all sitting at the park and everything, all on the jungle gyms and all that. You couldn't go there and play or anything like that because of how crazy the crime was. So we had to build that park right there, and that was an abandoned spot where the homes were broken down in. See what I'm saying? I grew up around that stuff and in that stuff. And you think that I want to go back and return back to the people that's a part of that environment that made that area what it was? I'm not trying to go and save and influence any other thug niggas. I'm trying to get a hold of young kids who still at this chance, whose minds can easily be turned to where you can put them on a trajectory where they don't have to buy into that bull crap. I'm not worried about the people. I'm not, folks try to call me skinfolk, but they ain't kinfolk. I'm not worried about them. I don't know. We can't save all of them, but the ones that we do save is worth it. It's 100% worth it. Trying to go and save no thugs. They need to all be locked up or something like that. And you're right. Don't associate me with you. The ones that make it out of the hood, I never see any of them go back. I tell people all the time, step over. The door of opportunity is opening right there. You don't even have to do nothing but just walk through it. Man, I don't know. When whatchamacallit got out of here, man, he didn't even come back. So that's what I'm saying, bro. When niggas get out of the hood, man, hey, I'm telling you, don't go that way, man. Because, hey, what do you think happened to Tar? What do you think happened to Jermaine? What do you think happened to Jacoby? Them white folks got them, man. You ain't even heard from him, man. Why you think and see, if you were a young person, you grew up in the hood, if somebody leaves the hood, they got us thinking that they got off and went somewhere and got killed by white people, and that's why we haven't seen them. I'm being dead serious. This is what a lot of them believe. Because if you grew up in a concrete jungle and that's all you see, and guys and people you grew up around, when you see that they left the hood and they tell you, oh, man, them white folks ain't got them, man. Them white people got Jacoby. That's why you ain't seen them back here. That's why you ain't seen Eddie. That's why you ain't seen Darnell. Them white people got them, man. You freaked out. That's why a lot of people don't want. And then next thing you know, when you get away from it, guess what they say about me? And y'all remember Lil T? That's what y'all think happened to him. He thought he was going to go off and do something. You won't hear about him no more, do y'all? He ain't back here, is he? The whole time I'm off in college. And you darn right, once I got done, I'm like, what am I going to go back to the hood for? And when I went back to go visit, man, everybody thought you was dead, bro. Why y'all think I was dead? Because you left, nobody heard from you. Darn right you didn't hear from. What am I coming back for? Man, you ain't come back to say hi. You didn't. You darn right I didn't. See what I'm saying, yo? It's like, yeah. Tijuana border jumper said, man, people really live like that? Yes. And it's a continuous cycle. It's a continuous cycle. I never thought that when I go back and do mentorships, I go speak certain places, people will bring their young men, young women up. They like, you know what, that story you told us? They's like, we get told the same thing. It's crazy. And now the new thing is the oppression. The new thing is systemic racism. Systemic racism is their pacifier as to why they're not succeeding. And then I turn around and say, I don't want to hear none of that bull crap whatsoever. I don't look, y'all, the world we live in right now. I'm going to leave y'all with this before I get off here. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate y'all being here. If this is your first time here, make sure you go over to my channel and subscribe. I think we're going to be hitting like 474,000 subs tonight. But let me tell y'all something. What I tell my young people is this. In today's world, black mothers and black fathers who are my age, you know, you're 45-ish and under, whatever like that. If you're between the ages of 30 and 45, and you are still believing in this oppression stuff, if you still believe that, oh, because of redlining, if you still believe because of public schooling and poor education, in today's world, bull crap. Oh, I'm getting ready to tell you before I get off of here. Let me tell you why it's bull crap. What are y'all all watching me on right now? Huh? And I'm getting at some of my cousins right now. What are you watching me on right now? I told you I'm very interactive. I'm waiting for y'all to answer me. Jeffrey, thank you for answering. Because of this right here, because of this, there y'all go, YouTube. See what I'm saying? Because of this, you knew I meant unconventional. I guess I wasn't clear though, but I got you. Y'all are watching me on YouTube. For all the black people, and it pisses them off when I do this, for all the ones that cry about redlining, for all the ones that cry about poor education, for all the ones that cry about the public schools ain't good, for all of them to cry about that, you Negroes, and I'm specifically talking to black folks because this is what this was about, and I'm not saying white folks don't get this either, but I'm just telling you, you Negroes got YouTube at your fingertips. What the freaking heck do you mean poor education? There's everything on YouTube right now. There's chemistry teachers, physics teachers, basic math teachers, reading teachers, vocabulary on here to increase your vocab, your language. It's all on YouTube at your fingertips, and you still gonna try to use the dang on excuse of redlining, poor public school education. You can know more than your teachers. If your child is at home and y'all got a dang on phone or a computer and you got Wi-Fi, which most likely y'all do, you got free access to it, you can get all of that education on YouTube. So I tell a lot of my mentees, there's no reason in the world any of you should get anything less than a B. How? Y'all got YouTube. I ain't understanding, Mr. Ty. Go on YouTube. It's right there. The parents, well, you know, it's hard for him to, no. When he gets home, get on there. I'm going to give you the program on YouTube that's going to show you how to do your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s and your math and your algebra, your trigonometry, your calculus. There is someone on there teaching all facets of education. So what's y'all excuse now, black people? We don't even got good schools. It's on YouTube. There are retired professors with multiple accolades to their names that are teaching these subjects on YouTube right now. What's your excuse, Negro? What's your excuse, trailer trash? What's your excuse, mobile home, Mongo? I mean, whatever. Any of you that got that mindset, what's your excuse? Not everybody have bull crap. When it comes to your kids being educated and learning, they have YouTube. When we were kids, even when I was in college, YouTube wasn't around like that. I still had to go to a library. The library had to have a dang on Rolodex. She pulled out the card, walked me to the aisle where the book was, pulled the book up. I'm going home with 4 books in my hand, 5 in my backpack for a class. It's at y'all fingertip. I don't even know if y'all even got to buy books anymore in college. Anatomy and physiology, we had a book. Now it's all online with animation. What the heck? And y'all crying about talking about it's hard. That's why I can't do it. It's hard. It's hard for me to accept it. Tijuana Border Jumpers with the $5 super chat, and God bless you for that. And I thank you. Says, even before YouTube, there was public libraries where I learned a lot of my skills. Right. So can you imagine, like us in the city, you had to catch the bus to go to the public library, to give the librarian to take you to the book. And then you can only check out so many books. They put a card in and stamped it and told you need to have it back by this date. But now y'all got the information at y'all fingertips and y'all crying? Y'all complaining? Any of you? That's why you know what? That's why I tell y'all. That's why I'm telling you. That's why it's hard for me to buy any of this bull crap, the oppression bull crap. That's why it's hard for me to buy it. Guys, on my channel, I do all kinds of things on my channel. I'm fixing my vehicles on my channel. I'm displaying it on my channel. I am doing things to the house. I'm putting down new flooring in my home, decorating my man cave and everything like that. I got that from people on YouTube. Yes, I can very well afford it, but guess what? I'm a capitalist. I like to try to keep every last dime and penny I can. So if I can do it, I'm going to do it. Built a whole section to a house. We were already learning they didn't have a tap for humanity, but now you got people online that's showing you stuff like that. So it's hard for me, and my mentees are watching, and my cousins them are watching, and they texting me on the phone. That's why it's hard for me to take any of y'all excuses. I just can't. I can't. So anyway, with that being said, to every last one of you guys that tuned in tonight, I'm dead serious when I say this. I really do appreciate y'all support. I appreciate y'all comments. I appreciate y'all engaging. I appreciate you guys making sure that y'all bell notification is set to all notifications. That way, when I post, y'all be notified. I appreciate even ones who disagreed. I appreciate y'all perspective and what y'all were saying. I appreciate every last bit of that. Make sure y'all spread the word about the channel, because the channel is steady being suppressed. YouTube is still working on now they told me they're working on 1.4 million subscribers on my channel, that they're making sure that those are not bots or fake accounts and stuff like that. They've been working on it for 4 years. So although you may see 470-some subscribers on my channel publicly, YouTube has been working effortlessly and tirelessly on the remaining 1.5 million subscribers on my channel to make sure they're not bots. And then they're releasing them in like droves. So one day y'all might see all of a sudden, I think it happened last year if y'all were on my channel. 1 week, 30,000 subscribers on my channel. The next week, it was like a jump of 20,000. Now, you know, you're barely getting this because YouTube is releasing those. Make sure that those accounts are not false or bots. Yeah, talk about suppression. So that's what I'm saying. You guys make sure that you get the word out there, share it, let family, anybody that have the same like-mindedness like y'all do, or even if y'all think that they can benefit from the channel, let them know, because this channel, literally, I have a lot of stuff on my channel, a lot of things that I learned through life, a lot of things that were gifted to me or things that were taught to me. I try to pass those same exact things down on my channel as well, right? So let me show y'all something real quick before I get off of here, because I want y'all to see this, right? When you go to my channel, right? When you go to my channel, this is what it looks like right here. Go to playlist, right? Make sure y'all can see this really good. Okay, yeah, y'all can. When you go to my channel, go to playlist. Click on playlist. Look at all this. You see this? Man, husband, father, car repairs. See this? Car repairs, music reactions, right? You see all this stuff is on my channel right here. Gaming, shorts, Black history, MRM truth bombs, the radio station when I'm on the radio, my I'm Just Saying segment, my music parodies, TV reactions, veterans. I mean, all this stuff is on my channel. Me cooking, all of this is on my channel. See this? DIY your vehicles. I'm showing people how to change brakes on a vehicle, right? This is what I'm doing. So my channel has a lot of stuff, and doing this by hand, right? Showing you how to put on rotors. It's a lot of stuff on me doing this on my wife's limo. It's a lot of stuff that I do on my channel. So make sure, again, that if you do, God, they're gonna let the commercial play. Oh, that's fine. I'm still getting paid for it though. Hit the thumbs up button if you haven't done it yet, by the way. See this? Oh my God, another commercial, really? I'm not complaining though, since I just made 2 cents. No. But here it is again. This is me. This is my wife's white SUV. I'm changing out a hose right here. I'm going step by step. Yes, I could have took for it. Yes, I can afford to get it paid for, but I wanted to do it and show other people how to do it. See this? Brake pads. I'm doing brake pads in this video. Because if I can do it, I'm going to do it. And I learned all of that from YouTube. So that's why it's hard for me to take any excuses. So anyway, with that being said, folks, I really do appreciate y'all. I'm ready to get out here and let y'all all go. And before y'all get out here, again, if you have not done it, click that thumbs up button for me right now. And I'd really appreciate it. And don't forget, double check, y'all, for real. Double check and make sure that you are still subscribed to the channel, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from the channel. And you're going to look up and see, man, I thought I was subscribed to you, Ty, man, and it's not there anymore. So y'all know I end on my videos. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying that every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.